Hey guys, and welcome to proprath, and today we are going to beat Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire with only a Gastly. Now this video is actually a tribute to one of my favorite challenge runners, Tion. Now Tion is a really good challenge runner. He has done a lot of challenges for a long time. So I actually talked to him on my comment section and I asked him, what's your favorite Pokemon? And he said probably Haunter or Gastly. Now I'll be using Gastly because Haunter is just too OP for a challenge. Now Gastly's stats aren't that bad. Special attack and speed are really decent, but HP, attack, defense, and special defense, let's just say they're trash. Learn set wise, Gastly is again really bad because he doesn't learn anything good other than Nightshade, Dream Eater, and Confuse Ray. So it's bad. But TMs wise, Gastly can learn a lot of TMs like Thunderbolt, Giga Drain, Hidden Power, Toxic, Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. So we can actually make a lot of work with those TMs. Anyways, time for the rules. No items in battle. Held items are allowed. I actually did not use any held items except Everstone, which is because I didn't want to stop Gastly from evolving every time we level up. Again, only Gastly can be used in battle, and I will not reset for good natures, which I will explain later. 3 no hacks or exploits, and 4 HM saves can be used in battle. So basically these are the rules. And anyways, if Tion is watching, then please like this video. This is just a video I wanted to do to show a little respect, to show a little tribute to you, man. Love you, man. Anyways, I actually named myself Tion this time around because last time I forgot that I should have named myself Chill and Play. So this time I did not make the mistake and we name ourselves Tion. Now, the nature thing is really bad because we get the Jolly nature. If you guys don't know what the Jolly nature is, it reduces special attack and increases speed, which shouldn't be that bad, right? No, our special attack is sky high and our speed is also pretty high, so we did not need something like that. It could have been attack reduction and special attack like increasing, which is timid nature. It could have been that, but it's not. So it's kind of sad. Anyways, the first match is pretty okay. We start off with Gastly and we go for Hypnosis, which obviously misses, but it doesn't attack us because it cannot attack us. It only has Tackle and Sand Attack. So the next Hypnosis hits and we lick. And I just forgot that this was going to be a Poochyena. I was thinking that this was going to be a Zigzagoon. I was like, oh shit. If it was Zigzagoon, then it would have taken us almost an hour to beat it. Anyways, we now get the Gastly and we name it Eevee because that was the last challenge Tion has done as to this day. Anyways, time for the May battle, and it's pretty interesting. We just start off and wipe the floor because basically May cannot hurt us and Lick is not doing that much, but it just cannot hurt us, so why does it even matter? You go for licks and licks and licks and we knock it out without much issue. Okay, here I get stuck. My moves cannot hit it, so I just wait for, me to get Struggle, and after I get Struggle, it's a one shot. A lot of battles are like that, by the way. Time for the Aqua Grunt, and we just go for Struggle. I actually did not heal up. I used a couple of potions, and we just knocked Poochyena down. Roxane, on the other hand, is difficult. Okay, Rock Tomb does a lot of damage, and Hypnosis and Lick do not do that much damage. Especially Lick, it does nothing. So I lose, but I come back at level 21, and level 21, again, you can see the Jolly nature, by the way, which reduces special attacks and increases speed, which is really bad, as I already said. And level 21 is not the best, but unfortunately, we get Nightshade. Now, Nightshade does the equal amount of damage as your level, and at the moment, 21 is a lot of damage. So we knock Geodude out without much issue, and also no Spastics to Nightshade for the knockout. Pretty simple, right? Now, the second Aqua Grunt fight is pretty simple. We actually are out of Nightshades, but Lick does a lot of damage too, so it's pretty simple. Now, May does not battle us, and I forgot that because I have never played Sapphire, by the way. I've always played emeralds. Anyways, we go for nightshades, and nightshades are enough for Brawly because it cannot hurt us, except Makihuta could. Anyways, actually I played Sapphire because in Sapphire Gastly's movesets are really bad. And Emerald, it learns good moves, but in Sapphire and only Sapphire and Ruby does it learn so bad moves. So I decided to, you know, do this challenge in Sapphire. Anyways, time for the Aqua fight back to back, and Carvanha does go for a bite, which does a lot of damage. And actually we use Hypnosis in the next fight, which is good because I could have gotten knocked out by Carvanha's bite again. But the 2 Nightshades on Carvanha after it being sleeping, we knock it out pretty simply. Anyways, now we beat May, who is pretty easy with Nightshade. I mean, she cannot touch us, so it's pretty simple. We just go for Nightshades and Nightshades. Marshstorm does a lot of damage though, but Nightshade is pretty strong and we knock it out. Now we buy the TM29 for Psychic, because without Psychic, it is impossible to beat Watson. Now Watson takes a lot of tries. I mean, a ton of tries. Watson is like the toughest battle in this game. Volley is pretty easy, but Watson, oh my goodness gracious, is tough. I mean, the first try, here we go. I mean, I just start off with Gastly. I go for Confused Ray. Unfortunately, we get paralyzed, so that's it. Game's over. Once our speed is reduced, we are like a glass cannon. So if we can attack first, then we're gonna get knocked out. So that's it. I can't even take out the bloody Voltorb, and we lose. Simple. But I come back and I actually go to my last save and I get myself Hypnosis. With Hypnosis though, things go much better. I go for Hypnosis and I take Magnemite to sleep, and then couple of Nightshades does the job. Voltorb, I just go for Nightshades and knock it out. Magneton though, we miss Hypnosis and we go to 0 health due to Shockwaves. This is bad. We come back again at level 35 and we go for Hypnosis and Dream Eater, which does a lot of damage, and we knock it out with the other one. Now Voltorb is next, Hypnosis, and then again Dream Eater for a one-shot. Watson's Magneton, this Dream Eater. Dream Eater is so good, and it also heals us if you actually use it properly. So we just knock out Magneton and win, without even taking a bit of damage. So this is what happens in challenges. Okay, time for the Aqua leader, Archie, and we just get sand attacked and knocked out by my Tiana. I come back with Thunderbolt because after a lot of attempts I realized the Sharpedo is much faster than us, so I have to get myself Thunderbolt. Anyways, this time around though I get the Hypnosis off and I go for Nightshades on my Tiana, but it hits us with 2 bites though, which is bad. Golbat goes down to 1 Psychic and Sharpedo goes down to 1 Thunderbolt, and we just win with 9 HP. Close, right? Time for Flannery. Flannery is not bad. I mean, we just go for Psychic for the knockout. Psychic on the Slugma, and then Torkoal. Then just overheat, knockout, 1 hit. We come back and this time we just go for Psychic, and we actually do not hit the Hypnosis. We go for Psychic, and even though it does immobilize us, we knock it out. So very good luck there. Slacking though, different proposition. I mean, so tough, so difficult. We just get destroyed. I mean, it just wakes up and Fate attacks us and we go down. This is really, really bad. I come back again to fight Norman, our dad in this game, and we go for Psychic this time, not going for sleep tactics. Vigoroth also goes down to 1 Psychic, and the last Snake King takes us to 22 health but goes down to 1 Psychic. So just go offense, man. No need for these boosting moves. Okay, anyways, the Aqua Admin Shelly is pretty simple. Just 2 Thunderbolts for the knockout on Mighty Anna and Carvanha. May though, again, is pretty simple. Just Psychic and Marshtomp is next, and Hypnosis. And we did not need that because Psychic was a one-shot. Pretty easy. Next up is the Gym Leader of Fortress City, and this is a sweep. Thunderbolt, 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 Altaria, Hypnosis, Psychic, Psychic, done. Very, very simple gym badge. Next up is May, and Thunderbolt is again enough for her team. Psychic, Thunderbolt, and then Shadow Ball. A couple of them knocked Marshtomp out, and then again Shadow Ball for Shroomish. So easy. Time for Aqua Adwin Mat, and Thunderbolt is enough. I mean, come on, it's a electric move with our high special attack against water type Pokemon. It's just the one-shot sweep. Anyways, now it's time for the Mozzie City Gym Leader, and this is pretty simple, okay? I just Shadow Ball, and on the other side I just switch out and in because I cannot attack, so I just switch into Ninkata, and then I switch into someone else, and that's how I do it. But Solrock uses a ton of full restores because we take it out to red health after using a Shadow Ball, so it just goes for full restores. Anyways, I just switch out on the right side and I just go for Shadow Balls on the left side with my Gastly, and Solrock just uses full restore. So I mean Hyper Potions, that's full restore, same thing because it has very low health. So we just keep on going for Shadow Ball and switching on the other side, and he just goes for Hyper Potions. So it's just so bad, but it's okay because it cannot do anything to us because we are much faster than it, and even if it just has 1000 Hyper Potions, after the 1001 turns we can knock it out. So Cast Form is next, and obviously it's out of Hyper Potions, and we win against Titan Lisa in the first by your first attempt. Anyways, now I do a Tion thing. I catch a Tentacool with a Master Ball, so you cannot say that I don't watch your channel, sir. Tentacool, the rarest Pokemon, is now on our team, and it helps us to dive to the majestic plays of the Aqua Grunts. Okay, time for the Maxi fight, and Thunderbolt is enough for my Tiana. Crobat, I go for Thunderbolt and Knockout. Sharpedo again Thunderbolt for the knockout. Very simple, Archie goes down. We do all those Steven shenanigans and fight Kyogre next. Okay, time for Kyogre. Kyogre is a two-shot sweep with Thunderbolt, and it went for bloody body slam on us, even though we are a ghost type. So Kyogre is a stupid Pokemon, isn't it? Time for Wallace, and Wallace is just how you expected it to be. But the first turn is so bad, I didn't want to show this to you guys because you're going to be like roasting me in the comment section. How can you lose to a Love Disc? The question is, attract. This is a life lesson, boys, and even girls. Do not fall in love with your enemies, okay? Because we just are immobilized by love every turn, and a bloody Love Disc knocks us out. Second attempt though, I don't set up double team on the Love Disc, instead I just take it out with a Thunderbolt. Whiscash I do set up double team on, which is good. He just goes for Amnesia, I don't care. You can just go for as many Amnesias as you want. I can attack pretty hard even after that. Psychic does not that much. Shadow Ball does a lot though, and the other one takes it out. And I realized that Shadow Ball is I think is a physical move in this generation, I think so. But the rest of his team is just Thunderbolt sweep, so pretty simple. But Love Disc was kinda odd. Love, immobilization, I don't know that stuff. Anyways, time for Wally and Thunderbolt sweep on Altaria and Shadow Ball on Gardevoir. Delcatty takes a Psychic for going to yellow health and gets knocked out on the next turn. Magneton knocks it out with a Thunderbolt. This is bad. Okay, I come back again, and this time we have a different run. I just go for Thunderbolt and Altaria, but twice, actually thrice, because it went for a Super Potion. Gardevoir, Shadow Ball knockout. Delcatty, Psychic knockout. Magneton, Shadow Ball, and then Psychic, because it didn't go for Thunderbolt. Roselia, Shadow Ball, and we beat Wally. Now it's time for the Elite Four, and we first try at level 80, but as you guys can see, it is impossible. By the way, I also used some PP ups on Thunderbolt and Psychic. So, Sydney is a Dark type trainer, and Dark types can kick our ass. We set up double teams on our first attempt, but it doesn't matter because Thunderbolt, even though it knocks it out, Shift Tree is pretty strong, and we miss, and then do a Shadow Ball, and we get swaggered and then extrasensoried and we go down. So pretty sad. Many attempts later, Thunderbolt on my Tion, a one-shot, Shiftry takes 2, and Cacturn takes 2, but it goes for Cotton Spore. Sharpedo, one-shot, Absol, one-shot. So we defeat Sydney, I think, on our 25th, 26th attempt. Pretty good. Next up is Phoebe, and Phoebe is easy. I just go for Shadow Ball on all of her Pokemon, and it's just knockouts. It's a sweep. I mean, it's a sweep, except I think Sableye you go for Thunderbolt, but it's a one-shot, so it's okay. Glacia is next, and Glacia also isn't that much of trouble because we have Thunderbolts. And most of our Pokemon are dual water types. But Glalie though has Bite, which I didn't know. The second one actually has Crunch, not Bite, and we actually get hit for a lot of damage, but still we come back strong and Thunderbolt the rest of our team. Okay, now we have the first major roadblock in this run, Drake. Goodness gracious, I cannot beat Drake. Normally Shelgon goes for Protect, but this run he is going for Rock Tomb. He never goes for Rock Tomb, he always goes for Protect. I don't even know. But even after 6 double teams, we get hit with a Rock Tomb. I don't know how that's possible. And Salamence always hits Crunch. It never misses Crunch. We almost do 100 attempts. I thought of evolving my Gastly into a Haunter at some point, but of course I'm not going to do that because I actually defeat Drake. But I'm just showing you the failed attempts, and he just hits Rock Tomb even after 4 attempts, and Salamence always manages to hit Crunch, and then Flygon also manages to hit Crunch after bloody 6 double teams. We come back again and again, and we get the run after almost 120 attempts. And this is just impossible, I thought, but then it is not impossible because we actually beat him. Okay, this time we go for double teams. Okay, 5 double teams. Actually 6. I actually use 7 because I actually forgot about the 6 double team stuff. And Salamence doesn't miss Crunch, and I go for Psychic. But Flygon does miss Crunch, and we knock the rest of his team down. His second Flygon though I'm pretty scared about, but he doesn't go for anything except for Sandstorm, so we go for Shadow Balls for the knockout. And we defeat Drake. I mean, this was pretty good. It was pretty lucky because his second Flygon did not go for anything. But then again, another roadblock is Steven. Now Steven's Thunderbolt is enough for Skarmory and Shadow Ball is enough for Claydol, but then Metagross sweeps us with the Psychic. Okay, I come back again and I go for Thunderbolt. And I go for Shadow Ball on the Claydol the same way as I did. And again, Metagross, I go for Thunderbolt. It goes for Psychic. 19 health, knockout. And then Cradle is next. And I go for Psychic, Ancient Power, knockout. So we actually beat the Metagross, which is good. 18th attempt, we just go for double teams. He sets up a lot of spikes in their aerial aces. It doesn't matter. Okay, I get 6 double teams off. And then Thunderbolt for the knockout. Claydol, Shadow Ball for the knockout. Metagross, Thunderbolts, and Thunderbolt for the knockout. Now, Cradily, we go for Shadow Ball. It hits Ancient Power, but we survive, and we knock it out with 2 Shadow Balls. Armaldo takes 2 Shadow Balls, and Aggron takes 1 Thunderbolt, and with that, Tion has defeated Pokemon Ruby with his favorite Pokemon, Gastly. Now, if you actually enjoyed this, which you should, I don't know if you didn't, but if you should, I mean, if you did, I'm just forgetting what I have to say. Anyways, if you like this, then please like and subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss more videos. And if Tion is watching this, then this is just for you, brother. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I am going to see you guys next time with another tribute challenge video. So until then, peace.